Across the vast savannas and along the quiet rivers of Africa, the air carries a stillness that seems older than time itself. Beneath the dry grasses, under fallen logs, and along sun-warmed rocks, shapes move patiently and with purpose. Here, snakes are never in a hurry. They conserve their energy, consider each moment carefully, and wait for the world to come to them. Every choice is a delicate balance between hunger and danger. It is the king cobra, a formidable predator able to raise its head and stare directly into the eyes of its prey thanks to its muscular, flexible body. Its neck flares out with flattened ribs, creating an image both majestic and alert. Not far away, another traveler moves through the underbrush. A large rat snake, nearly 10 feet long. Unlike the cobra, the rat snake is non-venomous. It relies on strength and agility, easily climbing trees and hunting small birds and young rodents. Its presence helps keep the populations of these species in check across the grasslands. Both creatures play roles honed over generations, guided by the very land they inhabit. The king cobra shows no haste. In the silence of the earth and sky, it stands as a living testament to power, patience, and the brutal art of survival. As a fearsome predator of nature, the king cobra can detect its prey from over 1,000 feet away, thanks to its extraordinary vision. With a decisive strike, the cobra sinks its highly venomous fangs into the rat snake. The rat snake tries to fight back, snapping at the predator. However, it is too small and lacks venom, and within just a few minutes, the weaker snake is overpowered and defeated by the king cobra. According to snake experts, the king cobra earns its title as king not because of exceptional muscle or brute strength, but thanks to its natural intelligence, agility, majestic presence, and immunity to venom. Rat snakes, specialized hunters of rodents and relatively small in size, are non-venomous and not particularly large. These traits make them easy prey for the king cobra. In a tense moment, the two massive creatures coil around each other, each head and body fighting with instinctive survival. The king cobra uses its venomous fangs to hold its prey, while the python struggles to constrict its opponent with astonishing muscular strength. The battle is silent, yet every movement is fierce and intense, carrying the silent tension of the natural world. Finally, after relentless efforts, the python can no longer resist, and victory goes to the king cobra. The eastern indigo snake is considered one of the most beautiful snakes in the world, thanks to its jet-black body. It is famous for being the longest snake in the Americas and is completely non-venomous. What makes the eastern indigo snake truly remarkable is its ability to feast on other venomous snakes. In this case, its prey is the Texas rattlesnake, as the indigo snake is immune to venom. Meanwhile, the rattlesnake is known as the most venomous snake in the United States. It is easily recognized by the distinctive rattling sound of its tail, reminiscent of a bell. The rattlesnake is unlucky. It probably sensed its fate the moment it encountered the eastern indigo snake. Two western rattlesnakes coil around each other, their bodies twisting like a chaotic yet powerful dance. In nature, such battles rarely last long. Usually, the weaker snake retreats, yielding victory to the stronger one. But today, both are determined. Every glance, every flick of their bodies carries the weight of survival itself.
Combination there of wow.
Under the scorching sun of the arid land, the two snakes coil around each other, their bodies twisting like a living whirlwind. The king snake begins swallowing its prey from the tail, its muscular body stretching and contracting, each coil slow but deliberate.
Yeah, jaws. Yeah.
We're munching.
Yet the rattlesnake does not give up. It tightens its grip, wrapping around its opponent, every effort aimed at prolonging its life until the very last moment. Even when restrained, it sinks its fangs into the predator's body, a desperate attempt to fight against fate.
Yes,
Though defeated, the rattlesnake leaves the image of a relentless, resilient warrior.
Boy, that I get packed a little.
Oh, we can't be harmed like this.
Memory there to hold all that. Be careful.
Give it some space.
Contraction somehow. Well, yeah, I guess you are trying to.
Not much length left.
Stay here all day to figure it out.
Yeah, exactly. Once he gets it,
See, he has to stretch out his body. You see that?
The youngest Taipan, just hatched, quietly crawls into the world. Before it can even get accustomed to the harsh environment, it suddenly encounters a mulga snake. Long, muscular, poised like a challenger. The space between the two creatures seems to freeze. Although the Taipan possesses the most potent venom in the region, the mulga holds the advantage. Its body is immune to venom, and it knows how to strike with strength to strike fast and win fast. In this harsh desert, where food is scarce, every encounter carries the weight of survival. The scorching sand burns underfoot, and the air vibrates with every pulse as the sun beats down relentlessly. A snake glides silently. Its body undulating with each ripple of the sand, eyes fixed on its target, either prey or an unexpected challenger. Here, every creature must read the signals from the ground, the wind, and the slightest vibrations. for one wrong move could bring instant regret. At the end of summer, when the twilight sun turns a pale gold, two copperhead snakes meet on the barren land. They begin their rhythm of combat, dodging heads, coiling around each other, bodies twisting to gain the advantage. As the conflict escalates, their tightly locked fangs serve as a defensive mechanism, occasionally biting each other to assert dominance. Under the scorching midday sun, with temperatures soaring above 100 degrees Fahrenheit, a female taipan over 6 feet long moves silently across the hot sand. Its tongue flicks, searching for dark, cool spots where prey might hide, while its slender body and smooth scales allow it to slip skillfully into every small burrow. Thanks to specialized receptors on its body, the taipan senses chemical cues in the air, accurately locating field mice within a few feet. The taipan coils, strikes and attacks with astonishing speed and precision, delivering consecutive strikes in a flawless sequence that few other snakes can match. A king cobra, seemingly at the top of the food chain, unexpectedly encounters an opponent it cannot control. The mongoose moves with lightning speed, tracking every movement of the snake. In those tense minutes, the balance of power seems to reverse. The once dominant predator gradually succumbs to a stronger opponent. Despite its size and might, the king cobra is powerless against the mongoose's agility and perfect hunting instincts. The mongoose approaches the king cobra, small but agile, its eyes gleaming with determination. Thanks to its cunning and partial immunity to venom, it continuously dodges the cobra's strikes, waiting for the perfect moment to counterattack. After many failed attempts to finish its opponent, the mongoose finally delivers a deadly bite, but victory comes at a cost. Immediately afterward, the mongoose also pays a price. Truly an unexpected and unpredictable ending. In nature, every creature faces challenges from birth to adulthood. The adult Susan snake can easily catch a leaf-toed gecko, but its young face countless difficulties, with even small creatures capable of posing deadly threats. Suddenly, a venomous centipede becomes a predator to the Susan snake. The centipede strikes, injecting venom into the snake, but the snake's survival instincts refuse to surrender. Instantly, the Susan snake retaliates with its own venom, biting the centipede. Both creatures are envenomed, and every passing moment is fraught with danger. After a fierce struggle, the centipede does not survive, but the snake is left exhausted and drained. Even those at the top of the food chain must pay a price to survive. From the moment they are young, every creature must learn to face challenges and dangers in order to grow and thrive. Although snakes are dangerous and not easily dealt with, the giant centipede is an exception. The snake finds itself in serious trouble when facing an opponent with too many legs, a colossal centipede. The centipede's pairs of legs are always an odd number, ranging from 15 to 191 pairs, and this number can change throughout its life. The clever centipede controls the battle by using its formidable legs to lock the snake's head, preventing the prey from maneuvering or striking. In this way, the snake's deadly venom becomes useless. Despite thrashing and struggling desperately for a long while, the snake cannot escape the centipede's grip. Every species, from the top predators to the tiniest creatures, relies on instinct, strategy, and adaptability to survive. In this world, no creature is completely safe, yet no moment is meaningless. Every step, every decision, every effort to stay alive contributes to the intense rhythm and the harsh yet beautiful order of nature. The hungry polar bear wandered in search of food. What a stroke of luck! It found a plump seal basking on a large ice floe. The bear carefully approached. Startled, the seal desperately plunged into the water to escape. The polar bear immediately gave chase. Just a few seconds later, the predator emerged from the water with its hefty prize, enough to sustain it for an entire week. This is the only remaining waterhole during the dry season in southeastern Sri Lanka. A herd of impalas gathers to drink. They are completely unaware of the dangerous predator lurking beneath the surface. Suddenly, in a spectacular display, a crocodile bursts forth and seizes an impala in an instant. This is the true essence of nature, brutal and unforgiving. A storm of fury erupted among the hyenas. A young one, having just left its clan in search of new territory, was mercilessly chased away by 3 dominant males. Along the riverbank, their chilling howls echoed, savage and bone-chilling. They bared their teeth, threatened one another, and lunged into a vicious clash of bites without mercy. The entire scene seemed to hold its breath, witnessing this terrifying battle. To win the queen's heart, two male lions threw themselves into battle with the spirit of true champions. The scene descended into chaos, clouds of dust swirling in the air. The wild beasts roared, challenging each other, every strike charged with the might of a ruler of the pride. A stray dog wandered into the reserve, only to be ambushed by a leopard. Startled by the sudden attack, the dog was taken by surprise. But astonishingly, it quickly regained its composure and fought back with relentless barking. Confused by the dog's swift reaction, the leopard decided to retreat. What an unexpected ending. The golden eagle relies on its agility and speed, combined with razor-sharp talons, to hunt. While most of its attacks have a clear purpose, this time the mighty bird was simply honing its skills as it faced off against a cunning fox. While wandering with its prey, a red fox was suddenly ambushed by a bald eagle, determined to steal the meal. The thief swooped in like a whirlwind, leaving the fox no chance to react. After an intense 8-second struggle in midair, the fox was forced to release its catch and plummet to the ground, surrendering its prize to the bald eagle. What happens when a dog comes face to face with lions? Two lions were playfully enjoying themselves in the grasslands when a strange dog suddenly rushed toward them, barking loudly. Annoyed at being ignored, the little dog boldly charged in, threatening and even attempting to attack the pair of lions. Surprisingly, the two fully grown lions hesitated in the face of this stubborn little challenger.
It's like it wanted for the lion.
The zebras is looking like...
It wasn't the first time lions were left baffled by a creature much smaller than themselves. 3 lions surrounded and attacked a mongoose. However, the lion's intended prey was no easy target, as the mongoose fiercely fought back. With a brave, piercing hiss, the mongoose managed to drive off the entire pride in Kenya's reserve. This is an incredibly tense and thrilling moment, as a cheetah chases a gazelle. It is a grand battle for survival, where both predator and prey desperately crave victory. The gazelle's strength and determination are truly admirable. It fought the cheetah bravely, like a true warrior. In the end, the predator was forced to retreat in defeat and respect. Lions are the only big cats that live in prides. A lioness, unfortunately straying into the territory of another pride, was immediately met with a fierce attack. Alone, she could not withstand the strength of the pride and was forced to submit in order to preserve her life. The tiger, the largest of all cats and the world's third most powerful predator, rules its territory as a solitary monarch. But when two tigers collide, the balance is shattered. This is no simple encounter, but a brutal test of strength and will. Every roar, every strike carries the weight of survival and ultimate supremacy. It is the final battle, one where neither side will back down. The giant herd of wild buffaloes did not escape the crocodile's sight. The predator had been waiting for this moment for a long time. As soon as the herd of buffaloes let down their guard, the crocodile immediately attacked. A young buffalo was caught. Don't be too happy. Wild buffaloes are not easy prey. The young buffalo tried its best in the struggle with the enemy to preserve its life, and it succeeded. In the wild, anything can happen. A buffalo charged into a group of lions to protect a lizard. It rushed forward, tossing a lion high into the air, flipping 3 times before crashing to the ground, leaving witnesses in sheer astonishment. This was an incredibly tough moment for 2 lionesses as they tried to bring down a fully grown wildebeest. The wildebeest fought back fiercely, using its sharp horns to counter every attack from its predators. After relentless efforts, it finally managed to escape and survive. In the wild, there are no favorites. Only the strong, the swift, and the clever can continue writing their story of survival. The battle is over, but nature's law remains unchanged. The victor claims a temporary advantage, while the defeated retreat to live another day. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe so you won't miss other fierce and breathtaking moments from the wild.